Hello and welcome to ET Now. You're watching IPO Central, and my guest today is from Saatvik Green Energy. The IPO is opening on 19th of September, closes on 23rd. Price between 442 and 465. It's a total issue size of 900 crores, which includes a fresh issue of 700 and OFS of 200 crores. And the company is valued at little over 5,900 crores at the upper end of the price band. And joining me today is Manik Garg, who is the managing director of the company, and Prashant Mathur, who is the CEO of the company. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on ET Now. To begin with, Manik, can you take us through your business model? You are one of the largest manufacturers of solar modules. So can you take us what about the manufacturing? How big is your manufacturing setup and the business model that you have?
Right. So thank you for inviting us to your show. So Saatvik Green Energy was established in 2015, and in the last 10 years we have grown significantly, organically and consistently. We started with a humble 125 megawatt per annum capacity, which at the end of FY25 stood at 3.8 gigawatt per annum, which primarily consists of the latest and top-con technology, because we at Saatvik focus on the latest technology adoption and bringing the latest technology to the country. In terms of the key strengths, we have a very large customer base and a very well diversified customer base across different revenue and sales channels, in channel as well as utility scale and CNI segments. We are among the leading module manufacturer in the country, and we have a pan-India presence when it comes to our distribution channel. So we are very well positioned to capture the industry tailwinds, which are there under the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister.
Prashant, can you take us through you're raising 700 crores? Where is it going to be used for?
So some part of the 700 crore will be used to retire our existing debt, both in Saatvik Green as well as in the subsidiary Saatvik Solar. We are also setting up 4 gigawatt of module manufacturing in Odisha. So the proceeds will be used for expansion of that manufacturing capacity in Odisha as well. Apart from that, in Odisha we are also expanding into backward integration into cell manufacturing. So entire 4.8 and of cell manufacturing and 4 gigawatt of module manufacturing will be undertaken in Odisha. Post that, our manufacturing capacity for module will be 8.8 gigawatt.
Manik, you spoke about capex for Saatvik Solar, 4 gigawatt. Currently, what is the kind of cell manufacturing capability that you have, or do you import entire cells requirement from overseas?
Right. So as of now, we are a concentrated module manufacturer, and we are backward integrating, as Mr. Mathur mentioned, by putting up a 4.8 gigawatt of cell manufacturing, which we are doing in Odisha and which will come online in the next financial year. So our focus is to backward integrate. Currently, the cells that we procure are mix of imports as well as domestic procurement. But to remove the dependence on imports, we are indigenizing the manufacturing capability in house, and yeah.
Prashant, by when do you expect this entire facility to come on stream? And when you do so, the cell manufacturing, where are you sourcing the wafers and others from, or wafers, are you going to source that from India itself, or is it going to be again imported from outside?
Yeah, so module manufacturing, entire 4 gigawatt will be coming on stream at the end of this financial year. And cell manufacturing will also be done in 2 phases. So the first phase will be operational by FY27. Apart from that, the second phase of cell manufacturing will come in the future FY28 financial year. Wafers, currently India does not have wafer manufacturing, but the manufacturing landscape in India is moving towards backward integration and creating the entire ecosystem. So as we are backward integrating into cell manufacturing, there is also plans for us to further backward integration into ingot and wafer manufacturing. For that also, after this Odisha project, we have plans to set up ingot, wafer and cell manufacturing in Mohasa, Babai. It's an industrial area in Madhya Pradesh, in Narmadapuram. And so wafers till then will be imported, but the ecosystem is fast getting developed in India, and we will soon see that entire ingot to module manufacturing will start happening in India.
Currently, if I am not wrong, you are raising some 477 crores for capex for Saatvik Solar, and that's for module. How are you planning to fund the manufacturing facility for cell?
So we have internal accruals from last year, and we are also having internal accruals for this year. Plus we have access to debt, which we will be using for funding for our cell manufacturing. The proceeds from the IPO will be used for module manufacturing 4 gigawatt. Entire equity will be funded from there.
Okay. So, Manik, so is it fair to say that as you expand backwards and you eventually the plan is to go towards ingots and wafers over the next 3 to 4 years, you would be required to raise further funds, or will you be able to generate enough cash flows from operation to manage that kind of organic growth for your company?
Right. So, as I mentioned earlier, that with the last 10 years, we have grown organically, and we've established ourselves as one of the largest, bootstrapped companies in this industry. So, from that standpoint, as well as the fact that we are a CRISIL A minus rated on the debt side, with a very low leverage ratio. So we have access to both debt as well as equity. We will have access to both debt and equity in the future to fund our expansion plans. So as in when the funds are required, we will take a strategic call with the consultation of the board, and move forward with the strategies.
Prashant, if you can also give us a sense of who are your big customers, because your top customer accounts for roughly 17% and top 5 accounts for nearly 44%. So who are your main customers here?
We sell into all segments, be it the large utility segment, be it the C&I, which is the commercial industrial segment, and also retail, wherein you have both Kusum as well as the PM Surya Graha customers, which is a residential rooftop customer. So we have customer base is spread into all these segments. Apart from that, we also are doing solar EPC, and also solar pump business. So we have very well diversified customer base, and we are selling into all these segments.
What is the kind of order book that you have for your rooftop?
So our current order book for solar panels overall is over 4 gigawatt, which translates to over 5,000 crores of revenue. And since it's a rolling order book, and orders get executed and new order book get built, because it's 9 to 12 months order book. So we have a very good and strong order book, and very strong future order book build up as well.
And what is the current leverage that is there on the book in terms of borrowings?
So our current leverage is less than 2:1. Debt equity ratio is around 1.3 to be exact, and which will further reduce after this equity raise. Like I mentioned earlier, we have consistently focused on like the lowest leverage, and even if in terms of working capital, we optimize our working capitals in a way that we do not ever over leverage in the business.
One point on the margins, 14.8% for your EBITDA margins. Do you see that you have enough levers to take these margins higher? Because if I compare it with your peers, it's slightly lower on the lower end for from a margins point of view.
Yes, we have as we are also backward integrating into cell manufacturing. We have very high confidence that we'll keep on improving our margins in the future as the cell capacity and gets online. Our margins should expand in the future.
Gentlemen, it was a pleasure talking to you today. Your IPO Saatvik Green Energies is opening on September 19th and closes on 23rd. Price between 442 and 465 rupees per share. Is a fresh issue of 700 crores and OFS of 200, so a 900 crore IPO, and that values the company at little over 5,900 crores at the upper end of the price band. Thank you for joining us today on ET Now and coming on IPO Central.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.